What's going on YouTube? Back at it again with a different video. Starting with the Ultra B2. The Ultra B does come in two different colors such as the desert brown and the carbon black, far away from the original colors of the yellow, black, and white. Let's get in some of the new features that are going to be now associated with the Ultra B2. We do know that it did start out at 12.5 kilowatts. The Ultra B now hits a whopping 59 miles per hour compared to the 56 mile per hour. Not really a major difference. The Ultra B once took 4 hours to charge and now has upgraded to 2.5 hours. Now let's break down the power modes. Daily, Eco, Sports, and Reverse. They also added a new turbo feature. They also included a crawling control function adjustable at 3 levels. Now that we covered majority of the Ultra B features, we're going to move on to the Surron Light B. Starting with a price tag of $5,999. Let's keep it real. When I originally copped my Surron, it only cost me $4,500, which isn't bad. It's still a lot for a bike in my opinion, but it also makes it a little harder for the new audience who's just now getting into e-bikes. We now have two new upgraded colors such as the sage green and once again the carbon black. For those of you familiar with my Surron and my channel, you guys know I'm rocking with the lapis blue. I did have my eyes on the purple and the black one for a little bit, but then once it came to purchase day, I immediately went with the blue one. Nothing has changed regarding speed wise. We're still hitting that 46.6 miles per hour, which is still kind of decently fast in my opinion. They also upgraded some charging features, which is now 2.5 hours. So meanwhile, the original one is sitting at 3 hours. The new efficient range is now 46.6 miles if you keep a steady speed of 24 miles per hour. The size ratio on the front and back tire have stayed the same, sitting at 19 for the rear and 18 for the front. Oh, and it does look like they kept the tires the same, probably just thickened the tread on it. Let's also break in the carrying capacity for the Surron Light BX, but I haven't had any issues with my Surron pulling me, towing me uphill. Let's say like I flew off my Surron more than it has any issues carrying me. I tend to use sports mode a lot when I'm on the pavement, which isn't a good idea because I did fly off a highway. Luckily there was a good Samaritan that came out to help me. I wasn't badly injured. I was just kind of more in shock that I flew off of it rather than me being hurt. I was more worried about the bike than I was myself because hey, I just got that thing. It was like day 2 of having my Surron. It was crazy. And sadly on that day, I did not have my GoPro. Womp womp. It doesn't look like they really made too many upgrades with the Light BX. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. And we still have the standard sports mode and eco mode. Nothing has changed directly with the speed or any of the modes. The only thing that has changed with the Surron Light BX would just be the paint. I am digging the paint. I'm not gonna lie. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me cook. So imagine this. You got the sage green Surron, right? You're gonna put some white decals on that thing, some gold rims. Like I just feel like that will go crazy. I myself not big on the gold color, but I just feel like that would just complement the bike. Like when do you ever just see a sage green? If I ever get my bike powder coated, I might have to rock with a sage green. And then I got some other colorways that I was thinking of, but I'm just sticking with the blue for now. I did try and vinyl wrap it, but that did not go as planned, so we just back at square one with the blue. My boy Jaden has now created his first YouTube channel. If you guys can go show some love and support, he dropped a video on January 1st. For some of you, just to let you guys know, I didn't just jump right into having a Surron. I originally started on a Razor MX650 dirt bike. That bike was so much fun. Me and my friends took turns riding it all the time. And then at some point, I just got rid of it and sold that bike. And then we moved on to a Razor Rambler 12. That bike is pretty small, but it was just fun to ride around until I got my Surron. I just wanted my hands on something. And I planned on modding it out, changing the battery, but I just got lazy with it and say, you know what, we just finna get a Surron for the MX650. It's sitting at a price of $782.12 on Amazon. And then on Electric Tribe, it's sitting at $749.99. So you do have some competitors right there when it comes to pricing wise. Once again, guys, I'm trying out something different. I do have some things that have changed on my end, so that's why you don't see me uploading like crazy. But I will get back to that soon. I'm just taking a break from the Surron right now, and I'll explain everything once I get everything back together. You guys will understand it. I do appreciate you guys. We're 174 away from hitting 1K, so I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me, tuning into my channels. I know I've been ghost for a little bit, and it fluctuates because sometimes people will follow and unfollow, which I don't blame you because, once again, I've been ghost. I haven't been uploading. Like, I'll post here and there, but I just haven't had time to ride my Surron. Once I get my hands on my Surron, we finna go back to uploading and just going back to having fun. I really do miss YouTube. I miss the community. I miss the editing. It's just so much fun in my opinion. Thank you guys for being patient with me. And I did hope I covered everything with the Surrons. This is my first time ever doing a video like this, so hopefully I can still keep you guys entertained. Until then, thank you guys so much. We're on the road to 1K.